The Alola Pokemon League is finally here. Alola everyone, Treyman1 here. We're back with another Pokemon Sun and Moon anime review over the new episode 128. The curtains rise, the Alola Pokemon League. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into my thoughts and the summary of this episode, because oh boy, was this a great episode. Right off the bat, we see that everyone's excited for the Alola League, and to the point that Lily has changed it to her Z form. So yep, we got everyone here ready and pumped for the Alola League. They all arrive and meet up with Professor Kukui, who's super pumped and excited about the league. But sadly, he is very busy taking care of a lot of stuff preparing for the league, so he cannot hang out with Ash and the others and show them around. The group ends up splitting up, where Ash, Kukui, and Sophocles are super excited to go and be on the battlefield and go see it, while Lily, Mallow, and Lana go to the malls and stuff. Team Rocket also have a plan for Beware not to disrupt them while they're at the Alola League. James and Meow be wearing stuff for a freaking hot tub, which was so awesome to me. I was like, wow, I can't believe they actually did that. That's so cool they did that for Beware after all the stuff that Beware's done for them. So yeah, Beware's going to be out for a while, relaxing in the hot tub. And if Beware, does get tired of the hot tub, then they have a plan B as well. Ash gets on the battlefield and, states what he normally says at every league, that I am going to win this league. This is it. I am going to win, which I actually do believe he has a shot at winning for once. And it's like, oh my goodness, if he actually wins, it's going to be so deserved, and I'm going to be so happy, you just don't know. But I'm not going to, hold my hopes up too high, because knowing Pokemon, I thought he was going to win the Kalos League, and look how that turned out. So, yeah, even though it feels like this one may be the one he wins, I'm still going to be kind of cautious going into this league. We end up seeing Hao again for the first time in quite a while, and Hao actually ends up getting to meet both Kiawe and Sophocles. And it looks like Hao has both got a Z-Ring and the Deciduum Z, from what it looks like to me, so which is really cool that he got that. And speaking of Decidueye, Hao ends up bringing out his Decidueye, Dartrix. It finally evolved, and it and Rowlet get a nice reunion, which is really cool. It appears that Howl's Grand Trial is the only Grand Trial that Howl took on, which is some pretty interesting information. Because as we know, in this league, it seems like only Ash and Gladion are the only two that actually took on all 4 Grand Trials and Trials. So that's pretty interesting information. This may mean that Gladion will more than likely make it further than Howl in the league as well. Even though Howl does seem to be pretty strong and has came from another region apparently, so Howl may actually have some good battling experience as well. Mallow and the others are still shopping, and they decide to go end up getting some food, and this is where we get to see that Ulu, Mallow's brother, has set up a shop. Now, I actually I thought Ulu was going to be a participant in the league, but apparently not. Ulu is here, going to be serving food and cheering Mallow on in the league. So that's pretty interesting to see that Ulu will not be participating. And it's okay, I guess, because, Ulu's main goal is, to find more recipes and become the best chef. So it kind of makes sense. He doesn't have too much growing to do. Like Mallow, she still wants to see where she's at and how much she can grow in the future with battling. Team Skull is here as well, and basically they want to destroy the Alola League for their boss Guzma. But little did they know that Guzma actually has a change of heart now for the Alola League, where he doesn't want to destroy it. But I'll get into that later when Guzma actually appeared. They're marking up posters and just throwing trash all around and attacking people, which this makes Lana, Lily, and Mallow ready to go and take them down. But most importantly, they mess up Team Rocket's business. And when you mess up someone's business and their money, they get really pumped and eager. So Team Rocket take on Team Skull as well. Gladion and his Lycanroc easily take out a few grunts as well. And you just see Gladion like, wow, that wasn't even enough, training or warm up for me for the league. So it's like, dang, Gladion's going all in, which is going to be very exciting to see Gladion in the league. And surprisingly, Team Rocket ended up destroying Team Skull as well, which makes me think that Team Rocket will actually go pretty far in this league and be a serious threat, which would be really awesome if they are, because Team Rocket and Sun and Moon, I have to say, are the best. Like, they are the strongest. Freaking Mimikyu's a beast. Marini is okay, but when it gets when it poisons you, yeah, Marini can be a beast too. We already know Wobbuffet's been a beast for a long time now, so it's like, oh boy, Team Rocket may actually do good in this league. And it's funny too, because the way they mock Team Skull, basically saying, look at these villains basically running off saying the same thing every time they lose. And Wolf's just sitting there like, is it that us? Like, that was such a nice little fourth wall break that Wobbuffet did there. That was pretty cool if you ask me. Ash and the others end up running into some Team Skull grunts as well and decide to take them on in battle. We get a little nice animation right before the Alola League, basically to show us what they have in store for us to come. We get to see Pikachu and Rowlet take out Salandit, Kiawe takes out Garbodor, and Hal takes out Zubat. But as this is all happening, Guzma and Plumeria appear, where Plumeria has to scold Team Skull because, their goal isn't to destroy the league like by messing it up now, but actually they're going to compete in the league. Which, as this is happening, we get to see that Lily, Mallow, Lana, Kukui, and Hala all see what's going on and come over to basically stop Team Skull. This is where Guzma says to Kukui, I can't enter. You told me to come enter in the league. So does this mean I can participate? Kukui says, yeah. And this is where Guzma hits Kukui with, this is your biggest mistake. Guzma's goal is to win the league and make it so that when he becomes champion, he will never be able to hold another Pokemon League in Alola. Which is so crazy because he's straight up destroying Kukui's dreams, literally saying, yo, I'm going to crush your dreams. Your dreams are going to become, they're going to get destroyed basically by him. Because once Kuzma becomes champion, that's it, He's the champion. He can make the decision on if there's going to be another league or not, which is so crazy to think about. Like, wow, Kukui did all this hard work. Even in the last episode, we saw Kukui so proud and excited, and literally Burnett saying he's been so happy that he finally accomplished his goal. And if Guzma wins this league, all of that development that Kukui got and just building his goal will go down to a waste. And this crushes Kukui too, because we know this has been his goal since he was a child, since he was 5 years old, when literally he met Ash, and Ash, inspired him to create the Alola Pokemon League. So seeing Kukui all beaten down like this is like so crazy to think that Guzma did this to him. Ash and the others are also wondering why is, Guzma and Kukui like, what's been going on between them. And this is where Hala actually tells them that once long ago, they were students of Hala. We get a flashback in Hala's house where basically Guzma reached this turning point and, turned evil. Basically, he was saying to Kukui, like, I'm tired of all your trials, your grand trials. I'm guessing at this point he's giving up. Maybe Guzma, just couldn't win a grand trial and got tired of, losing. Seeing Kukui do so great in these grand trials. And he's just like, you know what? I'm tired of it. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm tired of all your BS. And he runs off, yelling that he doesn't even want a Z-Ring or Z Crystal anymore. And we actually get to see, back then, Guzma didn't always have the white hair, but, he just had standard hair color. So it was like, after he became an outlaw, it changed him. Which this leaves both Kukui and Hala so sad that they couldn't help Guzma, because all he needed was just a little more help probably. Like Kukui and Hala were both saying, only if I could have talked to him more. And only if, I could have been taught him better. Maybe teach him more. Which is so sad to see, because this is Kukui's like friend. Guzma and Kukui were friends at one point. So it's like, to think that his friend, has gone to like the wrong side and that they could have helped him. Like, this is something really serious here, like that can happen in the real world too. So it's so crazy how Sun and Moon tackles these mini plots. Like, to be there for your friends through it all, because, everyone goes through some tough times, and, it's not always okay to just run away from those tough times. Like, my gosh, Sun and Moon has taught some mini plots in this series. And to think this is just the pre-league battle. Like, this is the pre-league stuff right here. Which this moment right here also raises the stakes for Ash. Because Ash goes and makes a speech saying, I'm not going to lose to Guzma. Kukui's worked so hard to make this league. He wants everyone to have fun and enjoy it. Everyone in Alola to just come together and have a great time. And even to grow stronger. Like, this is for Kukui. Not only for Kukui, but everyone in Alola. And Ash is not going to sit here and stand here and let Guzma just destroy all of that. Which shows, Ash and all of his classmates, they have to win against Guzma. They have to try and win this league. The stakes are so high because if they lose, if Ash and Guzma go in the finals and Ash loses, then that's it. Guzma becomes champion. And yeah, Kukui's dreams will be crushed. So it's like, my gosh, the stakes are so high here. And it's so nice to see that Ash motivated not only his classmates, but Hala and Kukui as well, where Kukui's, spirits is lifted right after seeing Ash's determination. And he's reminded, yeah, we're here to have a good time at the end of the day. So let's enjoy this league. Now, near the end of this episode, this is where we get, into the real meat of the league, where Ash calls out all his Pokemon to eat up and get ready for tomorrow's big event. We get to see characters like Ilima return. Samson Oak says that he's entering the Alola League as well. And the most important character here, Gladion comes and says, "Yo, Ash, what's up? I'm entering the league. Let's do this. Let's have a great battle." Which Gladion is Ash's main rival in the series, which I've loved their rivalry so far, and I'm glad they got this moment right before the league starts where both Gladion and Ash are really pumped to battle each other in the league. That's going to be an amazing battle. And what's even cooler is that we also get to see both Hao and Kiawe saying, "Oh, Gladion, we're going to take you down and stuff." So okay, originally I thought Ash was going to battle Kiawe in the league, but now I don't think so anymore. I think that after, the Battle Royale, Ash is going to fight Ilima, Gladion, Hao, and Guzma. Actually, in the order I think he's going to fight them in is this. Top 16 Ilima, top 8 Hao, top 4 Gladion, and finals Guzma. Or maybe switch it up for Gladion and Guzma. I don't know. I feel like if Guzma's in the finals, though, that would make it much more pumping and exciting, especially since Ash has to win this. But at the same time, if it's not, that'll also make a really great battle for Ash and Gladion at the end, too, because we won't know who will win. Like, Ash would have beaten Guzma, which is good, but we don't know if Ash or Gladion will come out on top. But if Gladion actually does end up battling Kiawe, I would really like that a lot, because we get to see a nice rival battle between those two. And also we get to see something interesting. Guzma's, enraged at Kukui. He wants to destroy Kukui, tear him to pieces. And we get to see Plumeria looking kind of worried and just sad for him because she can see, what he's going through. Like, she knows all the pain and stuff Guzma's been through. So it's like, my gosh, it's kind of sad to see that. Our boy Kukui ends up coming up on stage and says this: "We have a live announcement, quote unquote, from the Mask Royale." Which is so funny to me that he actually pre-recorded all of these, clips from the Mask Royale. Like, it's so funny because it works out like Kukui's like, "Oh, we got a live recording from the Royale Dome. It's the Mask Royale." But in reality, these were all pre-recorded, and these are Kukui. So it's even funny seeing the scene where Kukui's like glasses are like, they're like shaded in, like you can't see his eyes, but you can just tell he's like, "Haha, I know it's me." But the Mask Royale ends up announcing that the first round of the Alola League will be a battle between all 151 trainers going at it full power, and the last 16 standing will make it to the tournament rounds, which is super exciting. We get to see everyone so shocked and pumped for this league, especially Ash, because Ash hasn't experienced something like this in a league before. Like, Ash is like, "What?" Like, you can literally legitimately see how surprised he is about this, because this is the first time this has happened in a league for him. And the episode ends off with Kukui both standing at the end, watching the screen as well. So yeah, this league will be very amazing. Oh my goodness. I don't know if they're like, I can see either Ash versus Guzma in the finals or Ash versus Gladion. See, Ash versus Guzma in the finals would be a great finals battle, but we kind of know that Ash will more than likely win because it's the evil boss. Like, if Ash versus Guzma is in the semifinals and then Ash versus Gladion is in the finals, it's kind of even match for me because I feel like Gladion and Ash both have a chance of winning. I don't want Ash to lose to Guzma because that would just be like a bad move from the anime. So I don't know what they would do. But at the same time, Ash versus Guzma in the finals would be a really high battle because it's not confirmed Ash will win it either. The stakes will be really high. Ash has to win it. We'll be rooting for Ash all the way. So either direction, either way they take, I'm okay with it. And it'll be amazing. Overall, for this episode, I say you all should check this episode out. It's the league. You guys should check all the league episodes out because I know each and every one of these episodes will be amazing. Now, I do hope that we get to see some amazing battles in the Battle Royale as well. Like, we may actually end up seeing Ash duking it out with Kiawe for a second, but maybe something comes out and, stops them, like that Gyarados. Like, that would be cool. We get to see stuff like that. I love how in the preview for the next episode, we get to see that both Lana and Mallow team up and take down some opponents, which, I think that's really cool. Well, that they're actually going to be teaming up to help each other out. Which, if Lana and Mallow's doing this, it'll be so crazy if they have to battle each other in the next round. And I think that would be a great battle because, dang, one round, they were just helping each other. This round, they have to go full force to try and win. That would be great character development for both Mallow and Lana. But sadly, I would like to see Mallow go further. But, of course, I think Lana will actually come out on top in this. And it's because Lana's been shown to be more of a battler in the series than Mallow, Lana, and Lily. I mean, Mallow, Lily, and Sophocles. I do believe Lana, Kiawe, and Ash will make it the farthest out of our group. They'll probably make it to the top 8 or something like that. I could see that end up happening. It was also nice to see Hao again at that with the Decidueye. I really do like the house, the trainer to represent the Decidueye in this Alola League. Like, that's really cool to me. It's gonna be nice to see House the Decidueye. I really do like this. Like, I want to see how good House the Decidueye actually is. And since Ash and Hal will more than likely battle, will we be able to see another Pikachu versus Raichu? Because Hal is confirmed to have an Alolan Raichu, which is pretty interesting. And I would love to see Pikachu versus Raichu between those two. But the best part of this episode has to be the story with Guzma and Kukui. Like, my gosh, that was just simply amazing. It left me like just sitting there thinking like, wow, I can't believe this happened between them. And you know, the stakes are so much higher for this league now. Ash has to at least try and win. At least beat Guzma in this league, which is going to be so interesting. I cannot wait to see these league rounds and these battles because they're going to be simply amazing. And in the comment section down below, let me know what y'all thought of today's episode. I recommend that each and every one of you check it out. Animation was nice. The music was amazing, especially in the flashback scene. I think that was a new piece of music that we haven't heard yet. We got a lot of nice tracks from X and Y too, with the X and Y trainer battle theme and another X and Y theme that plays in the beginning. So yeah, this episode overall is just a nice one that you all should check out, if you haven't already, of course. But yes, everyone, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Trademan1, peace out. Alola League hype.